and game master James D'Amato. And this week we are going to be playing the I'm Sure classic. I think, do they give a date on this thing?
Oh boy, I didn't even look. I don't.
Let's see, 1999.
Ooh.
The classic 1999 Animorphs card game. This is sure to be a lost treasure. I am very excited to play it, just based on the graphic design alone. We're going to be showing some of that off to you very shortly. But before we get rolling on it, I would like to introduce my play partner for this, and that is Mel Fox.
Hey everyone.
Hun, where can people find you on the internet if they want to connect with you, want to talk to you?
If they want to harass me, you can harass me at Melerella. That's MELERELLA. On the Twitter. Otherwise, y'all can, if you got questions about where we're at, you could always email me at the Pocket Dimension too.
Ooh. That would be the Pocket Dimension at oneshotpodcast.com. Now, Hun,
yeah.
Animorphs is pretty special to both of us, right?
That's true.
Animorphs is the thing that gave me the courage to talk to her when we were first getting to know each other at this bar event that we both went to. So it was the thing where I was really trying to talk to her because I thought she was the prettiest person ever. But I was super nervous about it, and I did not know what to talk to her about because my normal go-to geek moves, like talking about games, talking about comics, she wasn't into. But on the craziest off chance, she mentioned Animorphs, and I latched onto that. I was like, yes, this is something that was very important to me as a child. So yes, I can talk to you about this, and that led to a lot more conversation topics that we were able to talk about. But
no, that's all you guys still talk about.
Yeah, is this Animorphs?
Yeah.
What are the Yerks up to? What of the Andalites and the Hork Bajar? Oh boy,
is it
it's frozen.
It seems to be working for me. Is it frozen for anybody else?
James is
frozen mid-kiss.
Okay.
Perfect.
I don't know if this is real advice that we're getting from GPS Dude or fake advice that we're getting from GPS Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, Molar Duck is getting it. Okay, so
we had some connectivity issues earlier, so if stuff starts dropping out, please let us know. Just because, yeah, we've had that. That's what gave us the delay.
And that sultry voice that you hear on the mic is Pat O'Rourke,
aka Tobias.
Tobias, yeah, because for some reason Tobias is not included in the card game pack. If we get an overhead shot. This game comes with these character cards, and each character card has a sleeve because we got a used copy of this game.
This isn't used.
Hey,
this is mine.
Thank you for following us from the toy box. Oh, this is yours?
This is mine
as
from
a baby child?
Yeah, my parents bought this for me because I begged them for it.
So then,
I've had this for years.
Sweet baby Mel either lost or destroyed the Tobias card.
No, it didn't come with.
Oh, it didn't?
That's so weird.
Why?
I know. It came with everybody else, but it didn't come with Tobias.
Tobias is a cautionary tale to all
potential morphers.
Yeah, exactly.
He went over that 2-hour limit. They've got Axe in this game, but no Tobias.
Oh, man.
Maybe they didn't want to ruin plotline because it was while the TV show was still happening, because it still says watch it on TV on Nickelodeon.
But I mean, Tobias is on the box. It's not like he's not, and they've got the Hawk Tobias and Man Tobias. Let's go to the close-up cam here. Yeah, we've got Hawk Tobias, we've got Man Tobias. Also, I said I was going to talk about the graphic design for this game.
Good God.
Let's take a look down here at Visser 3 for a second.
Boy. Oh, boy.
Now, somebody on Twitter pointed out that this is a mid-morph Visser 3. Why on earth, when given all of the stills of, I think, all 7 or 9 episodes of the Animorphs TV show, why on earth would you choose this image of Visser 3? It's clearly the least intimidating that they could have. He's mid-morph. His eyes are bulging. He looks like he's cross-eyed. It's real weird. And if we
was
want
a
to look at some of the
strange
other
choice.
beautiful graphic design choices, I just want to point out these card backs right
They
here.
look real cool.
This is 90s as heck.
But like, look how good. So it's like fingerprint to animal print.
Yeah,
It's real good.
it's a
Yeah.
dope. It's a dope
Yeah.
thing. It's like a really, really, really cool graphic design element that's there, but like the colors are so 90s.
I love
Like
it.
so aggressively 90s. There's no good place for this. There's no good place for it. So we can actually just lay it flat.
Yeah.
Boom.
Show off my.
Yeah. Oh, and Bradley Boy, thank you so much for following us over from the Toy Box. It is radical that people are following us
Hey,
from
James,
that.
what's the toy box?
So the Toy Box, for those in the stream who aren't in the know, I was on ABC's show, The Toy Box, which is sort of like a Shark Tank for toy inventors. And it's like competition style though. I went on with Noisy Person cards, along with my design partner and podcast partner, Cat Murphy. Cat Cool. Cat Cool.
Whoa!
Boy!
That's
boy.
a late game slip up, buddy.
You know what? Yeah, whatever. I'm not even. She's never gonna watch this, so I don't feel that bad about it. Cat Cool. We did not win, though Mattel did end up purchasing Noisy Person cards, and it will be in stores in Toys R Us on June 1st. You'll be able to pick up the Mattel version of Noisy Person cards. We're about to start playing the Animorphs card game because we had so many technical difficulties. We wanted to give people a little bit of time to like catch up and realize that the stream is definitely happening for real.
Can I one more thing about Animorphs before we get into the stream?
Please,
do.
yeah.
So you know how they would have to touch the animal for a duration of time?
You mean acquire?
Acquire? That's what it
Good.
is. See,
Yeah.
I'm so old, I'm forgetting the term. My dog was a black lab, and I tried so hard
Yes.
to acquire her DNA and be able to turn into a dog.
I-
I spent hours of my life just hoping it would happen.
I definitely tried to do that with my cats. Yeah, I feel you there. Oh no, that's owls are cool if anybody wants to rat me out. Great. You'd have to acquire a rat to do that. So good luck on that, buddy, because you don't have a blue box. So before we hop into the game, I do want to point out that right now the One Shot Network is going through a Patreon drive. If you are somebody who enjoys one-shot shows, likes what we do, really all around the games community, I strongly recommend heading over to our Patreon and supporting us for a small amount of money each month. All that money helps us do things like run our studio, keep those podcasts on the air, and of course, pay the rent for some of the performers. That is really, really appreciated. Because we're doing the Patreon drive right now, we have recorded the third installment of our Feng Shui series, the Inspector Jackie series. And it's already been recorded. Most of it is edited. And if you are a Patreon backer at the $5 level, you can go listen to the first part of it right now. But if we manage to hit 7,500 by the time of our 4th anniversary in August, we will be releasing Feng Shui 3, Inspector Jackie 3, for our anniversary. And that will be the anniversary game. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit trickier for you guys to get your ears on it. So please consider supporting us.
Honey, it's not working.
Hey, look, Oliver depends on this. Oliver's food comes from that Patreon money.
And by the end of this stream, I will become Oliver.
Yeah, we're going to acquire him right now. Oliver, give us that DNA. Give us that good dog stuff. Be a good boy.
He
Give us
looks
your
so
DNA.
shocked and upset.
Oh, Oliver, say hi to the people. But I do think, hun, in fairness to Oliver, we do have to start playing this game. This is a game stream. So we are playing the Animorphs card game. Hun,
Yeah,
you did the deep dive on the rules on this one.
I did my best.
You did your best. This is a very 90s rule book that we were reading, so we're going to reference it a couple times during the game, but let's get started.
Cool. So to figure out who goes first, imagine that we have to roll dice.
Ooh.
Beat 9,
That's
nerd.
gonna be real tough.
Roll your.
Haha.
Ooh. Yeah. So
6.
I'm going first, as far as I
You
know.
got 9, I got 6. Nice.
That's how this is gonna go. All right. So I guess my understanding is I just pull a card and see what it says. So we both have different decks. I have a Rachel deck. He has a Marco deck. These are the only 2 we have right now, but we're gonna buy the other 2.
Yeah, there were going to be 3 sets of this game, but they didn't quite make it, huh?
Yeah.
I think it's because the TV show didn't get a season 2, and this is mostly licensed based off the TV show.
Yeah.
But I also doubt that this game did very well.
No.
If the TV show didn't do well.
So this is the Rachel and Marco set. The only other one is the Jake and Cassie set.
Yeah.
So I pulled a Rachel card and it says, Rachel, place this card at the harbor, then draw another card. And
It's a spy card.
it is. It's a spy card. So what that means is if I get a card that says I'm in and lets me move, Rachel has a move amount of 3 spaces. We can move basically in any direction except diagonally.
What are you trying to do?
So I believe the goal of this game is to locate the Yerk pools and shut them down, essentially. And in order to find the Yerk pools, we have to spy on different places. So it's good that we're starting off with a spy card.
Upside down. It's driving.
But yeah,
Where's the harbor?
Harbor. Man, nothing looks like a harbor. There it is.
Yep, it's up there. All right, cool. So I'm placing that at the harbor, and what it is if we navigate to that location, we can use an action called Spy. So when we get there, we would have to add up the number of spy points that each character has. Rachel has 3. Marco has 3. We are all also capable of moving the additional characters that were given to us with this game. So we have the Cassie card, the Axe card, and the Jake card. So when we're told that we can move those helpers as well to that location to add up all of our spying numbers. And then with a roll of the dice, we have to try to make over a certain number of points.
And on this card, it happens to be 12. So just thinking about it, our character's base stat is 3.
Yeah.
And for both of us. And the target number is 12. So that is incredibly difficult to make as a die roll for one person.
Yeah.
So you really have to be teaming up people in this game and like strategically moving them around. Is that the full turn? Does the Yerk pool do anything?
No, the Yerk pool doesn't do anything until we win one of the spy situations.
Okay.
But it does also say place this card and then draw another one. So I'm going to draw another card.
Cool.
I drew Butterfly.
And do you use all cards immediately, or do you form a hand ever?
I don't think you ever form a hand. I don't know that you have to use them at once. But this is a morph card for Cassie. I can morph her into a butterfly if I want.
Very cool, yeah. Morph cards can help enhance your spying ability. They can also help you enhance your like attack abilities, your strength.
So do you adopt the stats of the animal you morph into?
That is correct.
Yes, on the back of Marco here, I've got the wolf, which has a spy of 2, a smarts of 2, but a strength of 5. And please, Pat, bring up this close-up cam. Because it includes a mid-morph Marco pick on this card.
Why?
And it's why the mid-morph pick? You could have, if you're the game designers for this, I really want the light to be good for this. Boy. Yeah,
That's pretty good. Wow.
it's so objectionable.
Oh my god.
It's so objectionable.
I'm offended and I'm not even playing.
And is there a mid-morph pick for...
There's a mid-morph pick for Rachel.
Okay, please.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, here we go.
Wow. That's real bad. Nothing for Cassie.
Yeah, it's amazing, huh?
What is happening? You know, in my imagination, when I was reading these books, it looked a lot cooler.
Yeah, I think pretty much everybody else Because this was a Rachel Marco set, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
don't
only
think
Rachel
anybody-
Marco had the pleasure of getting a mid-morph pick on their morph side. Where's
So-
Rachel's house?
Right here.
Okay.
So Cassie just morphed into a butterfly.
Cool.
That's just a thing that happened. So she morphed, so that is the end of my turn because it doesn't say to draw another card. So draw a card.
Hell yeah. And I will point out that Cassie with a spy of 4 would really, really help us.
Yeah, the butterfly morph increased her spying ability to 4. Which
Oh,
is
it's
great.
an I'm in. I can
Uh-huh.
move and spy. Move Marco and the others.
Mm-hmm.
If Marco ends his move at a location with a spy card, you may spy there. So does this mean I can move everyone?
I
Their move
guess
spaces?
so. It doesn't say you can't move me, but you can move our helpers
Now,
at the very least.
I imagine we can't move through the Yerk pool.
We cannot. We have to go around it.
Okay. So,
How appropriate that it's next to Marco.
yeah. 1, 2, and 3. That might be a spoiler for me. I never got to finish
Oh.
the Animorphs series. So
Boy, well,
there are some things I don't know.
as you know, I have the entire set at home.
Yeah, I have to have any time to read it. Should I move Cassie and Rachel to because I have enough.
Move Jake.
Well,
Well, or maybe you could leave him down.
Well,
there
I'm
if you
actually
want.
going to move Jake 1, 2 to get him more central so that he'll
Okay.
have more flexibility. I'm going to move Cassie here,
Right to the
and
harbor.
I'm going to move Rachel there.
Cool.
Now,
Do you wanna wait?
if Marco ends his move at a location with a spy card, you may spy there. So I cannot
So
spy.
no.
So I
That's
have
okay.
just,
So the next time we draw an I'm in card, we can move you over
yeah,
and spy.
perfect. Or move. Or is this in my hand still, or?
No, that's discarded. now.
Okay. Have you guys changed your setup at all? The lighting looks a bit better today. I think it
moved some
is.
things
We
around.
moved a couple things around. We sort of changed the way the curtains are working. I think I'm actually going to move in more curtains on either side so we can get better angles on us. But also, we remembered to turn off the regular lights here, the ones that are not our camera lights. So when those are on, it makes us look weird. When those are off, we look pretty
Yeah,
good.
it introduces a shade of yellow that we're like, where did that come from?
Oh, it's because we're dummies and we can't turn off the lights ever.
Don't do it at home, not going to do it at the studio.
Yep. So I drew a card that is kind of a waste at this point. It's Thought Speak. It's an escape card. So if either of us had gotten captured by a controller at any point, this would be our freedom. It's a pretty early game to draw a card like that, so it's pretty annoying, but...
What have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then draw another... Okay. I'll just draw another card.
Draw
'cause
another
it says
card.
to draw another card. I'm
Ooh,
in!
yeah. We're going to be able to spy.
Yeah. So let's move you onto there. So we've got 3, 6, 10.
10.
Woo.
10 is probably going to do it. You don't even need to roll because you need 12 on 2d6.
That's
So-
true. I'm going to do it anyway.
We did it.
And I killed it.
Woo! Okay, so
Wow.
what does
All right.
spying let us do?
Okay. I'm going to go back to this because I didn't memorize the spying stuff.
Okay, so
Okay. Score. If your total is 14 or more, which 12. The spy points by placing the spy card beside you in a score pile. So this is now scored. I guess there's like a 1 down there, so maybe it's 1
okay,
point.
so that's probably 1 point. Hey, we got a point, idiots.
Not 1
Yeah.
point.
Take that, Yerks!
What up? Basically, this is more like a game of survival, and we have to get up to 24 points to win.
Why don't y'all get addicted to some apple cinnamon oatmeal? That's right, I remember that plot point. Take that.
Target. This shirt's from Target. It's
I
my
don't
jam.
remember that plot.
Oh yeah, it turns out Yerks became physically addicted to apple cinnamon oatmeal, and it was an enormous problem.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
for
That
the,
was
like-
really
And here's the thing, it
funny.
only showed up in one book. It was like, no, you figured out like a legit weakness, and like they did like attack the Yerk pool with like water balloons full of oatmeal, which is choice, really choice. But like they never used it again. They never did it again. It was so weird.
That book, I bet you if we revisited those books, we'd find a few of those occasions.
I gotta reread. I gotta reread them again.
Let's do it as a group. We'll live stream rereading the Animorphs
We'll
series.
just read it out loud.
Boy.
That shouldn't get us into any
Legal
trouble,
trouble.
should it, right?
Hey, the TV show failed. Who cares?
They're about to do a graphic novel, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'll
and
be
that
awesome.
looks pretty great.
I'm pretty excited about that. All right, but we also get to see what we found by drawing the top card from the Yerk pool. This will present you with a new challenge and a new chance to gain additional points. So let's see what we've got. Morph distraction.
Morph distraction.
Fight your instincts. Fight it. You must get smarts plus dice of 13 or more.
Just now?
Oh. Is this like, oh, this is very do we combine all of our smarts?
I mean,
don't
it
know
would
how
be
else we could get
impossible to get
there's no
13.
I'd have to roll nearly perfectly.
So I guess we got to vamp for time on that a little bit.
That would be fun. We could get Johnny and Spencer in here.
Yeah, I think it's Y-E on Yerk spelling. I want to say, while we're doing this, Animorphs, the next game for adventure. Yeah, it would be cool to play an Animorphs RPG.
It would be.
I think you would have to do it with Fate. Like, I can't really think of another way to do it.
All druids. All druids in 5e.
In 5e.
It's the exact same. So we would combine our smarts. So that's 1.
5 and 5. That's 11.
Yep. So we made it.
Dang.
We killed it. And we just got 6 more points, y'all.
And something that I really want to point out for the other Animorphs diehards in the audience that Mel and I have noticed, Cassie's smarts, for some reason, is 4. When, like, Rachel and Marco are 5. Like, why? Why?
Look,
Cassie's smarter
smart,
than
but, like,
Marco.
Cassie.
Marco is a
Cassie.
funny dumb guy.
Cassie.
And like all of Cassie's stats are objectively worse than everybody else's stats.
So the game just hates Cassie?
It just hates Cassie
She's
for
got
some reason.
garbage stats. I kind of want to just like redo the game. But...
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Cool. So we won the Yerk Pool challenge and we have 7 points now. Or at least I have 7 points now.
Man, who
I
knows?
don't think we pool the points. I think it's one person has to get.
He's got jokes, but he's not like he's not as smart as Cassie. That's for sure. And I think he is not as smart as Rachel either. Tobias, I don't know. Tobias is like too depressed to really judge his intelligence. Because like you gotta
was
say,
smart in the first couple books.
I mean, he ended up as a red-tailed hawk, which like wasn't the smartest thing, but like he was, he's a teenager, you know. So
Yeah.
And God, what was the extra dimensional like god being that was the Deus Ex Machina that gave him morphing powers again?
The Elemist?
The Elemist. I keep calling it the Beyonder because that's what it was in Marvel Comics. I do believe those are the same thing.
Yeah, it's all one universe.
Yeah.
So you can draw a card now.
Okay, drawing a card, and my card is Squirrel. It's a morph card for Marco.
Oh yeah, the winner is the first player to score 24 points.
So do I have to morph into a squirrel?
Yep.
Okay. No, this is Morph Cassie.
Oh, so Cassie's a squirrel now.
Why?
Take the butterfly out. So we
She's
don't...
dumb!
Why
all I
not?
want.
Why do
This
we
is a
keep pulling Cassie cards?
Well, this is a competitive game.
No, it's a cooperation game.
But first one to 25 points.
First one to 20. So it's like a weird competitive cooperation game, deciding how you want to cooperate
To win.
to win. Yeah.
So you both don't win?
We could both lose.
Or one of you can win?
Yes, but only one of us can win.
What? Dang, this
Only
is...
one of us can get 24 hours of yerk-free chill time, according to the instructions.
Is that the prize?
Yeah!
24 hours of yerk-free chill time?
The winner is the first player to score 24 points. Wow, you earn one glorious yerk-free day.
Okay, one glorious... I wish it was 24
chill
hours of
time.
yerk-free chill time. That would have made me extraordinarily happy. But
So
man,
we'll just rewrite it.
Yeah, this shows you a lot about 90s game design, about how clearly an Animorphs game wants to be a collaborative game, but there is a winner.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't move Axe. I keep forgetting he's down there hiding in the
probably
woods.
should have moved him out.
Anyways, so I've got an I'm in card. We don't really have a specific place to go, but we could spread everybody out a little bit.
Yeah.
I forget if after yerk pools.
What, wasn't
There's
there
a specific-
discarding a yerk card, or did that already happen?
No, I've got it's scored now. I just can't remember when we're all supposed to return home. And that's usually like if you fail a roll, everyone immediately returns home.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I think that's the only instance of it. So I'm just gonna.
Hey, man, Jake is no loser. I think, weren't Jake and Cassie, like, into each other?
Yes.
If Cassie had a crush on Jake, Jake's no loser.
But
You
she's a
could-
dummy. Anybody. She
Ah!
anybody.
He also could turn into a tiger, which is rad. So, back
gonna-
off.
Centralize everybody. We're all spread evenly, ready to figure out the next thing. All right. Draw a card.
Marco, the school. Oh,
Ooh, place it on
boy.
the school.
All right, there it is. Man, that's 14.
So we got to get a
That's
couple of
rough.
people there.
And draw another card. Okay. The lake.
Ooh.
All right.
That is
There it
there.
is.
It's
All
upside
right,
down.
and draw another card. Oh man, the radio telescope. And draw another card after this.
So
It's got a big
was-
satellite dish.
Oh, here it is. Radio telescope. Marco's on it right now.
I'm on it. Cool.
What up?
Although
There
you
before
would
he
need
knew it.
16 dice. Specialty morph. Morph to any of his or her specialty morph, and then draw another card.
I think the specialty morph is the one on the other side.
Okay.
My guess.
My spy. All right. Well, I guess I have to. My spy isn't as good with this, but
So
I do.
You're a wolf boy.
I do get to keep drawing cards. So. Oh, and I'm gonna morph Jake into a dog.
Yeah, his dog. His first morph. Nope.
Yeah.
Put it on the other side of him and flip him over.
Oh, I see. So it's covering up his iguana.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Cool.
All right.
Now we just need an I'm in card. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. I did not notice that there's a little flavor text on all the morphs. In dog morph, you can go anywhere, 'cause dogs are everywhere.
Yeah, they are.
As a wolf, you can smell your enemy from miles away. This is useful, but not always pleasant.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
because they stink.
Yeah.
A treetop acrobat that panics in enclosed spaces. Nuts about nuts.
Yes! I'm loving this. I am loving this flavor.
Oh, God.
All right. It's
All right.
your
Nutty
turn.
flavor.
Whoa. Yeah, all right. I get to morph Jake into a wolf. Wolves, by their sharp senses of smell and hearing, wolves live by their sharp senses of smell and hearing, and like humans, they rely on their friends.
Ooh.
So morph Jake into a wolf.
You just turned into a dog.
He upgraded.
Yeah. Don't stretch out the sleeve. One morph at a time.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta preserve the game.
Mella's gonna keep this forever and ever.
Just like Pretty Pretty Princess.
Do you still have that at your house?
Oh,
Bet your ass I
yes.
do.
All right.
So you.
It's my turn
Yep.
now. And let's see. Escape.
yeah.
Waste of an escape. Okay,
Yep.
then draw another card.
Yep.
Or if I can't do the action, do I still draw another card?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
so man,
in.
you can deck yourself pretty easily in this game. Okay.
Yup.
So I
So you're
am
already
on
on-
the radio telescope right now, but I need 16
Dang.
for that one.
16 spy.
Spy.
Dang.
So is there something else that I and everybody else can reach? The lake seems like a much
Oh, and it's
better
only
option
12.
for me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3 for Marco.
There's
1 for
Jake.
Jake.
There's 1, 2, 3 for
Cassie. And really, I think this should all be all I need for this one, because let's see, I've got 2, 4, 7 plus
spy.
12. Or 7, yeah. I'm
So
trying
you
to
just
hit
need
12.
5.
Heck yeah!
Got it.
All right. So,
You won a spy card.
so I won a spy card. I will put that into my score pile there. And we also flip over a York Pool card now.
Yes.
All right, York Pool. Jeez, a controller. Oh boy.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Well, we've got 2 wolves, so I'm not in that much trouble. But I am also teamed up with a squirrel, which might not be great.
Should just jump up and claw his eyes
I
out.
guess it's Hork Bajir. But let's see. Strength dice. Oh boy, strength plus dice 16 or more.
What do you got? So squirrel's got 1.
Yeah, not great there.
Five-
5
five
and
and
5.
five. So you got
I've got
11.
11
You
to
gotta-
hit 16.
I think you're gonna be okay.
Yep. Let's see here. Let's go to close-up cam. For this
Ooh,
roll.
stressful moment.
Big rolls. Ooh, 4.
Oh no!
I don't make it. We're all captured.
You're
No!
captured.
Nope.
Everyone's
It
captured.
says on that card, yeah, all are captured. So
Well, at least Rachel and Axe are outside of it.
yeah, well, X because we keep forgetting him.
Yeah.
But boy, oh boy, that Hork Bajir is not messing around.
Jeez, let me look up how to freaking rescue you.
While she's doing that, Pat, if you want to give me the close-up cam, I would love to show off some of the original art that they
yeah,
got
look at
for
this.
this game. Because most of this is stills from the TV show. I don't know what their license was like.
There's a taxon.
Oh boy, yeah. I don't know what their license was like as far as art, because they did do original art for this.
That's Visser's 3's morph.
Yeah.
A big spooky garbage
Spooky,
thing.
like Lovecraftian horror there, and an axe. That's their rendering of an Andalite. So it's interesting to me that like whatever license they had entitled them to screenshots from the TV show, or they were contractually obligated to use screenshots from the TV show, but they had like this really cool and like art that they managed to get for the rest of the game. So I don't know. It's really cool. Pat staring as a mysterious.
Oh, so we were talking about playing Mall Madness. And
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
idea came up that we need to do a Mall Madness tournament on the stream, which I would love to participate in.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
I will say I won't be able to run the stream because I'll be too busy winning.
Oh!
Dang.
But then it came up, the campaign should play, and I was like, I don't like that idea because then I'm not playing. So they're gonna they want to write me into campaign running Mall Madness while you guys play. I said, Cat would know.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, we need shopping. Like, I love the idea of the Minoc crew using Mole Madness to fight.
Did you just
Oh, is it my
shuffle
turn?
your points into your discard?
I have got no points. Oh,
You have 1 point card
but it says, oh, okay,
from successfully scouting the location.
cool. Okay,
So the first thing I, of course, pulled is a cockroach. So now fucking Axe is down to 0 strength.
but he's got 7 spy.
But that's not what I need to kill this controller. So please pull a card.
Okay, well, what can I do, though?
So now
I can turn
so
him
you
into a
don't do
housefly.
So now he's a housefly, which means he's even worse. Great. Awesome. Having tons of fun with this.
He's slightly better.
Not really.
He's got the same spy. I mean, he's got less smarts, but he's got better
He's got
move.
0 smarts, 0 strength. I'm really upset about. All right, come on.
Hey, Axe, not a great time to be a fly.
2 move. Great. 1, 2. And she's got 3, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. Draw a card, please.
Okay.
Place at the
Construction site.
I'm on it.
Perfect.
Draw another card.
And
I'm in.
move Marco in the other. Oh, I'm in. So
So that means we're going to move me.
now, do we team up your strength with our strength, or is it just your
Yes,
strength?
we get to team up all of the strength. Although
Okay.
I guess I don't need to
Let's
move
leave
Axe.
Axe in reserve in case this roll somehow fails. I
Well,
don't think
if
it can.
fails, I think we lose because we're both captured.
Well, we're not going to fail because right now we have that was 11 strength before. Now we've got 14 strength. We're trying to get 16 on the dice. We literally can't fail.
You're not rolling this. I am. You son.
No, I am because it's my I'm in card.
And I'm saving you.
Yeah, I still get the points.
No, you
though.
don't. Because when you rescue,
So
the rescuer gets.
So wait, does that mean then if I had used Axe,
Maybe. Hang on. All right, look. Okay, while you are captured, another player may try to rescue you by using an I'm in card to move to that location and battle the controller instead of spying. In this case, the captured Animorphs participate in the battle by adding their strength to that of the rescuing Animorphs. If the controller is defeated, the player who led the rescue gets the points for that controller card.
okay, wait, you can still take a turn and can move other characters. So I don't, It's very confusing.
So you were capable of moving me. Oh, but it's your I'm in card.
Chat? Who gets the point?
Yeah, this is very confusing.
How many points is it?
It's 11 points. It's
Oh,
quite a few
boy.
points.
That would put me at 18 points.
I want to get that York-free day.
Who gets it, you guys?
Mel gets the points.
Oh.
Pat gets a point.
Hey-o.
Ooh, I kind of like it going to Pat.
Every time the rules are confusing, I win.
Oh,
It's
boy.
like 2 bells and a pat and an ugh.
Fair enough.
Well,
Pat, another pat, 2 pats and 2 bells.
oh, 2 Pats, 2 Pats. Well, I guess one tiebreaker. We need one more for tie-breaking. Who gets the points?
I'd like to change my vote to Pat. Pat,
Pat gets the points.
I'm winning!
So right now, Pat as Tobias is winning.
Yes!
God
You guys
damn it.
can't see me over here because I'm a hawk.
This game's gonna take forever. All right,
All right.
fine, cool. Let's keep going.
Thank
I'm
you.
in.
Thank you, chat.
All right.
I like winning.
Let's go spy on the construction site. Oh yeah, I got Axe with
Yeah, you're
7
definitely
spy.
gonna nail it.
Here's Rachel. Let's
You're
get.
gonna want Jake in there, and here's why. Because if one of these Yerk Pool cards pops up with another Hork Bajar,
Oh,
you need some
frig.
fight.
Yeah. Well, I can move. I can literally move all of us there. Well, I shouldn't move all of us. I'll leave you.
Yeah, in case somebody needs a rescue. Yeah.
Should I give you Cassie too?
Yeah, I mean, well, let's see here. Your strength is 5, so that's
7,
8.
That's just 8.
It's,
Straight up.
I mean,
I could be in trouble
you
if I
could be in trouble. Yeah, you would need, if another Hork Bajar comes up, you'd be in big trouble.
like big trouble.
And I don't know, Hork Bajir. And I don't know
I
if...
like Orc Bajork better.
Hork Bajor. Hork Bajor.
Yeah, he's Swedish chef.
Man, I don't know why I haven't gotten any Rachel morphs yet. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Maybe she can't morph. Maybe she forgot how.
I hope not.
Or maybe Rachel is Tobias, who merely acquired Rachel and stayed in her body longer than 2 hours.
Man. Why did they ever do that?
I mean, seriously, wouldn't that be the first thing?
If I were a teenager,
Yeah.
I'd be trying to change into other people. It'd be very fun.
Yeah, it would be the most fun.
Boy, that would make things interesting. We could acquire each other
Oh, I know.
and mess with people.
That'd be.
I don't know how. It'd be like, which are you, James, or are you Mel? And then both of you would turn your heads, and it'd be very confusing.
I would be like, you'd be trying to figure out. Oh, I feel like Oliver. I want to know how he would react if like there were two of one of us.
Yeah, I guess I was just thinking you'd switch, but you could be two at once.
Yeah, ethically they refused to do. I think there was a lot of stuff based on like the things that happened with somebody's cousins. They acquired somebody's cousin and that person died. It was really like dark and weird.
Boy, I don't remember that one.
Oh my gosh, it was messed up.
I do know that there were several conversations about consent and genetics with humans,
Right. I remember that.
but I don't remember anyone dying.
A cousin died.
Whose?
I don't know. I think it was Jake's.
That's spooky.
Chat,
remember.
correct me or remind us what happened. Ethically, they decided that was better for the plot.
Yeah.
Crap, I lost track. Oh, I was trying to decide if this is enough people to infiltrate. I guess let's press our luck.
All right.
See what happens.
So
I need
roll
14,
them bones.
so I've got 12 spy for a 14.
So you can't lose.
Killed it! So I get that spy card.
And pull that Yerk Pool card.
Alien technology. Take it. You must. Oh, to take.
16.
Oh, it's a
those
morph cube.
smarts.
Oh boy. Oh boy. How's my smarts?
So yeah.
2, 5. Ooh. I got 7 smarts for a 16.
Well, you weren't gonna get too many smarts from me and Cassie, so.
Ooh, 7. So I need to roll a 9.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens if I don't? Oh. It's not a big deal if I don't do it. But I did.
But you did.
I killed it with 11. So I get to keep it, and it's 9 points.
So you did it, right?
Yeah, I get to keep the morph cube.
No, did you win?
Yeah.
You won the whole game with that, is what
Did
I
I?
mean.
Oh.
No, because I got 11 points.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You
It
didn't.
went to
It went to Pat.
Tobias.
Yes.
Tobias.
I'm still in this thing with my 1 point. I am in 3rd place in this 2-player game.
So I have 18 points now.
Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
I am going to figure out.
You got to draw a card first.
I already did. It's an
Oh.
I'm in card.
Oh,
So
where are we going next?
I
You want to go to the school?
No, I'm gonna do the. Well, let's see here. X is at 7, so maybe yeah. I really wanted to go to the radio tower, but
Which
X
one's
I don't
the-
think has enough. Radio tower's up here,
Oh.
and I've got. Let's see. This is 5 and 7. I would still need to roll really, really well. So I am going to move Cassie, Marco, and Jake. And Hank. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to move Axe too. So that gives me a total of 9, 11, 14.
Dang.
So
So
I don't
you don't
even
even
need
have
to
to
roll dice.
So you get that spy card.
I got the spy card. That's worth 2
And
points.
now you
I'm
gotta
up to 3.
pull
And I
your
pull your pool. Okay, this is a smarts roll. And for more alien technology. Oh gosh, I can't remember what this thing.
4. Ooh. You only have 5 smarts. So
For
you gotta roll it.
Elfingor's disc, I need to roll at least a 10.
So you've got 5. You gotta roll
All
a
right,
10.
let's put this on the
cam.
close-up cam. Which is bad luck for me!
Oh,
Oh, I don't get Elfingor's disc. That's a shame.
you Discard it somewhere.
The chat heard me sneeze.
Oh, I discard the Yerk card, and we all go home.
Yep.
Okay, so Axe goes back to the woods. I guess a wolf shows up at Marco's house.
They don't change back?
I feel like you should have to change back, but
It doesn't say anything. About
there are no rules about that. So like, I guess people are totally cool with. Let's see, Rachel goes back home here. Jake goes home here, and Cassie. Where is Cassie? Oh, Cassie's house, right next to Marco's house. Cool, cool, cool.
Cool. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I definitely said Disca.
Station.
Not after Elfingore's dick.
Although, that'd be a fun plot.
That'd be a fun plot. I was just looking for a discard for the York cards.
I'll just put it up there. All right, I'm in. Let's. Where should I?
The radio tower is the only thing open right now.
The one down here.
Oh, well, I guess also, yeah. The TV station.
Oh, that.
Both the TV station and radio tower are equally difficult.
And it's spy. I guess I'll start moving Rachel over to it. Move Cassie onto it. Marco onto it. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of how much?
16. It's a tough one.
Right. I'm gonna move Axe a little closer, but I can't get there, so that's that for now. So your turn.
All right. I will draw my card. And it's an I'm in. So I'm just going to grab Rachel. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, Jake. So now
I'm going to grab Rachel and then 4 Jake.
Yeah, just going to 4 Jake. So it's 6, 8, and 10. So I need a 6 on these dice. That's still kind of difficult.
It's bad luck. Why do you do?
6! I got it!
Gosh.
Boom, boom, bam!
That was too close.
Yes!
You gotta stop using the close-up cam.
But I captured that radio tower and
drawn
the Yerk pool. Okay, dang, it's more smart stuff. So we need a 12 for alien technology. It's the homing device.
So that's 2, 4, 5. You're lucky that Rachel's got 5 smarts. So we
really
got
am.
10 smarts coming at this. So you don't even need to roll.
Yeah, I can't fail. Okay, so if yes, I score the points, and this one's only 5 points. And that is my turn.
Cool.
How many points do you have now, James?
So I am at 11.
Ooh, we're tied.
So we're tied. Tied for second. I live for danger.
So we need how much? Spy 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just need to roll a 6 for that, or I could move Axe over.
What was the weird cult thing called? Was it the sharing?
Yeah.
That sounds right. Yes.
God, like, if you're a parent, you know that's a cult, right? That's such a weird
parents
thing.
in these books were never very aware.
No, they weren't.
They weren't really paying attention to what was going on.
Okay, I'm gonna plop Axe and all these nerds and leave you off just in case.
Since we had a question from the stream, in this growler we have Burnt City Brewing's Cosmic Dawn.
It's a Kolsch.
It's a Kolsch. It's delicious.
Burnt City is a local brewery here in Chicago.
Yep, local Chicago brewery, steampunk themed, really, really good beer.
All right, so I brought Axe over onto it, and we've got all but one, so I don't even need to roll that
Excellent.
noise. Let's see what's in the Yerk pool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a Yerk!
Oh, Yerk threat.
It's your threat.
Shot call.
Battle. You must get 11 strength.
Boy.
What
Well,
do we got?
I think you're fine.
Well,
I know Marco's in there. That's 5.
Axe is no. I
halfway
kept
there.
you out just in case.
Well, oh, Jake's in there though.
Yeah.
See, that's 5.
So that's 5, 8, 9.
9 out of 11. You're fine. Yeah.
And I'm fine.
So
Got
that's
that Yerk
4.
threat.
So you're done, right? That's it. That's a game.
Let's see. Let's add them up. 9,
Oh wait, no. I keep thinking of Pat's
10.
card is in there.
18, 19, 20, 21. Yep. I just won.
Great.
Yay,
So we
Mel!
did it. Except it was really Mel that did it. I don't understand why this game is competitive. It's weird.
Neither do I. It's so
weird
strange.
that there's one winner.
It also turns it into a game of just... I guess this would describe many games,
Uh-huh.
but moving cards around and pulling cards off the top of the deck.
Yeah.
And just by chance, you're getting your chance to win.
I mean, the only strategy that I can see in this game is deciding who and how many people to move onto a particular spot. Because if, like, what happened to me, almost all of our characters got captured when I failed that roll. So, like, one failed roll can really put you in a bind.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's an interesting design. I kind of wish the Yerk Pool cards would threaten you every round or something.
Yeah, agreed.
Because it feels like you're moving around without much, and you're just sort of like kicking the can until something happens.
Yeah.
But it was definitely cool to walk down memory lane with this. And there is an Animorphs board game out there. And I kind of think since it seems like people were into this, there are a lot of other morph heads out there. I kind of feel like we should get that game and try it out.
And Mole Madness.
And Mole Madness.
Yeah,
yes.
we gotta get our hands on that.
What was the other one with the telephone? The dating game or something? No, it
Oh,
wasn't
the
a dating game.
Mystery Date.
Mystery date. I want to play that.
Okay. No, I think Intuit isn't strong enough. I think everybody else in the channel right now is obsessed with Animorphs still and cannot wait for that new graphic novel to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's writing the graphic novels? Is it the same? Wasn't it a woman who wrote?
Kay Applegate.
Yes.
She is not involved with the graphic novel at all at the moment. I don't know who's doing it.
Yeah. But I actually, gosh, I don't remember who's doing the graphic novel, but I saw some of their like preview stuff and sketches on Twitter. It's like really cool
It's
and
real
funky
cute.
looking.
I'd read it.
Yeah.
I will read it as soon as I get the chance.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to thank the chat for like hanging out with us.
Yeah.
This is a lot of fun.
Playing this weird game.
I think we're still probably going to pick up the.
Should we still get the
other one of this, even
half
though
of it?
like this wasn't very good. Maybe we'll figure out a way to like fix it, and make it interesting. Because this board game is hinting at a lot of really interesting game design things that were going to be developed like over the next 2 decades or so.
Like
yeah,
what,
this
James?
was early for.
I mean, there are some elements. It's not like deck building, but like this map of cards here is like kind of interesting and unique, because if you look at the American canon of board games, this wasn't quite in it. The way they're mapping things out. Also, like there's some very clear role-playing elements in this. Specifically, the dice and challenge numbers to hit. I think are pretty like harken to the sort of choose your own adventure books that they would package with dice. And like I don't know, just the having 3 different stats for your characters. Oh, I guess 4 different stats because move is also a stat. There's like some interesting ideas that went into this, and I would have loved to have met the game designers who worked on it. But there's that huge American board game canon like thing with this of, hey, a board game is something that you do instead of thinking about how you're going to die one day. Because it's just like, well, the game runs itself until it's over. You know, very much like your Candyland or, well, not so much Monopoly, but definitely like Candyland. Everything about this game is predetermined, really, apart from the randomized dice rolls. It's like which cards you're going to get are predetermined, and there are only really like these I'm-ins, morph cards, and thought speak, which really all it's doing for your character is like changing your character stats against their will. Like you can't be strategic about the morphs that you have. I would like to see like an element where when you draw a morph card, you have that morph card and it's in your hand and you need to use a move to change morphs. And I would also rule that like you need to switch back to human before you can switch to a new morph.
Or at least, I was even thinking every 2 turns you have to switch back, so you have
you
a
got that
time
2-hour limit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would really be nice to see something like that. Something that more reflects how Animorphs works. I love the idea of a Yerk pool doing Yerk threats, but I would have it do other things. Like I really actually do like the different things that can happen. I mean, most of it is acquiring alien technology or fighting controllers, but I would love if there was like an event that's like the radio telescope shuts down and it like locks that card. And like there's certain places you can't spy anymore would be really cool.
Real lucky we didn't run into Visser 3.
Man.
He's 18 strength.
Dang. Yeah.
You know, a game I think stole some ideas from, or what series of games is like the Forbidden Islands and the Forbidden Deserts of the world.
I'm definitely seeing a lot of elements of that.
Yeah, and those are mechanically a lot better games.
Definitely.
But have a lot of components to it that are quite similar to this.
And man, I would really like to see when collaborative board games really started being a thing. Because again, it feels like this game wants to be a collaborative board game.
I was shocked when I found out it wasn't.
But like I guess I think this is a licensed property. Let's see which publishing company put this out.
Scholastic.
Yeah, it's Scholastic. So Scholastic, is good for many things, but not like bold decisions in the board game publishing industry is not one of them. So perhaps they were afraid to publish a game that doesn't have a winner or where doesn't have a single winner. Because that competitive idea of what a board game is very, very much part of the American canon and something that, we are still trying to grapple with. Like, one of the selling points for Pandemic is that it's a collaborative game. It's like, well, when you think of it, that's a thing a game can be. It's crazy that that is its own selling point. So yeah, I think grappling with a lot of interesting material, Animorphs being one of the most interesting parts of it. I would like to see a slightly better version of this game. I think it wouldn't take too many tweaks to get me interested in it. But yeah, we'll definitely revisit this when we get the other set.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to pick up that other Animorph board game and check out how that went. I think really, Hun, I want to do tops and bottoms here. Like, what was your favorite part of this game, and what was your least favorite?
Can it be the same thing?
Yes, please.
The art.
The art! I really, really have to agree on that. Like, the art is so great and so bad. Like, I don't understand why they include mid-morph pictures. Yeah, that's 90s.
Look how
so
bad it
90s.
is.
It reminds me of Power Rangers.
Oh my god.
And like, it's so interesting that they had that cool original art in the interior of the rules, but like, it doesn't show up anywhere else.
No.
Like, if
This all
that
looks like
interior art
garbage.
was the art for this game, I think this game would look a ton better.
Even on the box.
Yeah. Yeah.
That box is horrible.
The box is horrible, but like, we're also like looking at it. It's like, it's so 90s, you know? And graphic design for Animorphs, I don't know. I actually kind of think the Animorphs books are kind of attractive. Like, they're very weird and they have those horrible mid-morph pictures, but like, that's kind of unique and draws you in. And there are just a lot of like bad, lazy graphic design elements for this. I think my favorite thing, since I can't say the art, is these Yerk cards and the challenges, the different challenges they give you. I wish they were more ambitious about it, but I do like the idea of like, okay, you've got to use different stats at different times, and if you've power gamed yourself into having really good spy, you could be limiting yourself by having less strength. I like the general strategy of that. And I dislike how under-ambitious they were with the rest of the strategy for this game.
Maybe we could hack this and just turn it into a real tabletop game.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, as someone who loves the strategy components of a game, I just kept finding myself trying to figure out, like, how I would try to win this game.
Yeah.
And it's like, by drawing the right cards.
Yeah.
It kept coming down to it. It's like, well, that's not really a strategy. To your point, it's how you shuffle the character cards that are out on the board, for lack of a better term. But even that takes a degree of luck based on what you're drawing from the deck.
Everything on here, this entire game board, these are all shuffled cards. This is a set of 25 cards of locations and a Yerk pool that I shuffled together and then dealed out randomly into a 5x5 square. Everything is chance in this game.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us on the stream. As always, you can find this and the video on demand for other one-shot stream projects at our YouTube page. You can listen to our podcasts at oneshotpodcast.com. Please support our Patreon at patreon.com/oneshotpodcast. We're right now doing a contest.
You're locked out of your house?
If you would, oh my gosh,
buddy.
Should have came over.
If you would like to get the James and Cat version of Noisy Person cards, as I mentioned at the top of the stream, the Mattel version is going to be in Toys R Us on June 1st. They made changes. They made really cool changes to that game. Our game was definitely marketed more towards the gamer market. So there are a lot more D&D jokes, and if you want those D&D jokes in your game, you can't buy it anywhere. I do have my personal copies, and I'm giving one of my personal copies away. So if you are a Patreon backer, send us an email to contests@oneshotpodcast.com and include in that email a 10-second to 30-second explanation of why you back the One Shot Podcast Network. I'll be a little flexible on that. That's just a general guideline. And one person who sends in that email is going to receive one of my personal copies of Noisy Person cards, the James and Cat edition with the pink box. But thanks everybody so much for watching the stream, and see you next time, heroes!